How does this escalate? Does it escalate, or do you see tensions ratcheted down?
Well, first of all, on this China current account surplus, I think it's worth saying, yes, there's been a bit of export growth, but mostly there's been a sharp decline in imports that was a bit stronger than expected, and that reflects a slowdown in the Chinese economy. So, not exactly a circumstance that would warrant additional punishment from the United States. Having said that, given the path that we're on, we do expect things to get worse before they get better, including because there doesn't seem to be a very effective communication channel right now between the two governments.
Isabelle, we heard from, of course, the Trump side that they're looking at 200 billion extra tariffs against China. China today didn't retaliate. They didn't say they would kind of reciprocate in kind. Does that mean that the Chinese are trying to, get it down, de-escalate?
Yeah, I think that's been their consistent pattern of behavior since the start of this trade talk. They react to actions, not to mere announcements. This list so far is just one extra step in the procedure. There's now a consultation process. Nothing will happen before, late August. And so I think that's true. You're right. The Chinese are trying to downplay the tensions and probably are thinking about ways to resume dialogue. But
with this news flow, on this Friday, we're going into our weekend reading. At BlackRock, your advantage with all your good people, you, Kate Moore, Rosenberg, and the rest, you have to synthesize through all these events. What's the biggest mystery right now in the China-U.S. dynamic for BlackRock?
Well, look, the big mystery is that these tensions are inflicting a significant amount of self-harm. And the question is, when is it going to stop?
And isn't it behavioral as well? This is not about mathematics. The mystery here is we really don't know how people, how business, how societies will behave.
Well,
given these blanket tariffs.
I think we know. I think they're increasingly expressing concern and talking about putting on ice their investment plans and taking a wait-and-see mode. And if that were to last very long, that wouldn't be good. So, in fact, that's one thing that markets are going to be looking at closely in the earnings season is what are companies saying about how this whole climate is affecting their investment intentions.
And we're seeing further curve flattening this morning. Gold breaking down to new lows. The yen with a jump yesterday, which it sustains weaker yen today. These are markers, aren't they, of these tensions?
Absolutely, absolutely. As is the fact that we've seen such weak stock returns since the start of the year, despite very strong growth and very strong earnings growth. All this is a marker that markets and corporates are concerned, as they should be.